Hello, hello, you guys, and welcome, welcome, welcome to another story time brought to you by ABC Read and ABC Learn, in which we are here to help you develop and nurture that love of reading in every child as well as every adult. How are you doing out there today, evening, real late at night, real early in the morning, in the middle of the afternoon, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are around the globe? I hope that you all are doing absolutely spectacular. And I hope that you all have read or you're planning to read for at least 30 minutes, y'all. That's what's up. Well, guess what, you guys? I'm going to show you all the title. I usually give my little reading tidbit or some little pointers on reading, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's all related to reading, of course. I want to show you the title of this book, and this is what I'm going to read to you guys today. Lucy and the Bully. Oh my goodness. And it was written by Claire Alexander. All right. And I'm assuming she's the illustrator as well because I didn't see the illustrator's name on the cover. All right. So, bullying. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of you have talked about, heard about. Unfortunately, I know some of you may have experienced bullying. And unfortunately, I know some of you out there may have done some bullying yourselves. All right. And we keeping this real. All right. And so I wanted to just address one type of bullying that I looked up. Now, I know the most popular one that we hear about usually, even you see it in a lot of shows or movies with bullying, a lot of times it's the physical one, right? It's when somebody says, "Give me your lunch money." I said, "Give me your lunch money." And they bust you upside the head, and then your lunch, everything, is, your money, everything is all on the floor, or, whatever it is you had in your hand is on the floor. And then they take the money and they say, "You better have it tomorrow else." Right? That's the popular one, right? Well, even though that hurts too, all of it hurts. But the one type of bullying that I wanted to talk about is called emotional bullying, all right? Or they also termed it as relational aggression. Okay, I know these are some big words, but guess what? You are brilliant and you will be able to understand the definitions of these words because I'm going to break them down for you. All right, so relational aggression, emotional bullying, right? Now, this one I wanted to talk about really quickly because this is the sneaky one. I got this information from this website called verywellfamily.com. All right, and I can put the link in the section below so you guys can look at that with your families, all right, later on. And this one is referred to again as emotional bullying. All right. So this is the type a lot of times that happens with tweens and teens. And actually it can happen with adults as well. All right. So hope y'all adults out there, are listening. And I know when I talk more about it, you understand what I mean. All right. So these are the types of bullies that ostracize. All right. Another big word, right? Ostracize just simply means keeping you out. All right. When you think of ostracize, you think of the letter O, think of out. Get out of here, right? Excluding, all right? Think of that, right? Think of, okay, somebody trying to keep you out of something, all right? They also break confidence, okay? They try to break you down. So, and a lot of times they say this happens a lot of times with like fifth graders. I've seen it happen in the younger ages too. But they say typically fifth graders, typically a lot of times this happens with girls. All right, I've talked to my daughters about this as well. And this is why this subject is so sensitive to me because it's heavy on my mind because I've been talking about this to my daughters as well as my sons lately. All right. And a lot of times in these situations, I'm going to give you an example what they mean by that. So say, for example, you come into school, you looking all nice, you're feeling good about yourself, smelling good, looking good, feeling good, right? You come up in there all dapper, looking nice. Next thing you know, little Cindy, she want to make a little comment. She wants to say, "That's an ugly shirt. Where'd you get that from? The garbage. Will, right? Want to basically just try to break you all the way down. You know you were feeling good. You know you were looking good. But Cindy want to make her little hater comment, all right? Because when you think about it, because that's really all it is with bullying. Bullying is a lot of just slang term hateration, all right? Shout out to Mary J on that one. A lot of hateration, all right? Meaning that somebody's been drinking the haterade. Instead of the Gatorade, they're drinking the haterade, okay? Meaning that they want to find any kind of way possible to make you look at yourself in a doubtful way, okay? They want to make you second guess, well, okay, is this shirt really, I mean, is it like that, ugly? I mean, oh my God, my mom bought me this shirt. Now, what, you start just really doubting yourself. All right. That's a form, okay, of bullying. All right. And I'm saying these things to you all, number one, so you can be empowered. All right. And how are you being empowered? When you come to my channel and we are empowering you through reading, and when you are reading about different things, then you can understand what they are. Okay. And so even when you have a person who's acting like that, the first thing really that should come to your mind is they don't like themselves. There's something going on with them, all right, to where they feel like they had to say something negative about you, all right? So don't doubt yourself, all right, period, point blank. And a way to help you not doubt yourself again is reading about things that are positive, understanding, well, why is this occurring? All right. And so this is why I decided to give you this little 6-minute spiel on bullying. All right. Because I thought it was very important, and I wanted to talk to you about this because I know this stuff goes on across schools all across the nation. All right. And really, with bullying, a lot of times, again, like I said, it has to do with that other person not feeling good about themselves. And bullying not only occurs in schools, it can occur at the workplace. Okay. So meaning at a business. So between grown folk. All right. It can occur in families. Okay. It can happen between siblings, cousins. All right. Even adults can do that with children, making them feel less than, not trying to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, one child and uplifting the other ones, because you have some other, you have whatever issues you have with that child. So I'm saying all of this to say is that we all should be conscious of it, and that you guys make sure that not only that you read about it, about bullying, but understand that you do not become the bully and you don't let nobody bully you. All right. So with all that being said, we're going to get started with the story. Lucy and the bully. At school, everyone wanted Lucy to draw for them. You are so good at drawing, Lucy. Can you please draw me a picture of a rabbit, Lucy? Well, not quite everyone. Tommy went over to Lucy's table. Oops, he said as he pushed over the paint. He didn't look sorry. Oh dear, cried Miss Goosey. Accidents will happen. Let's get this mess cleaned up. The next day, everyone made clay models. Miss Goosey gave Lucy a gold star for her blackbird, even though Miss Goosey thought it was a crow. After school, Lucy carried her model very carefully so it wouldn't break. Tommy was waiting for her. Let's see your stupid crow, he said. It's a blackbird, Lucy stammered. But Tommy grabbed it and then... No, please, don't! He stomped on it. Don't tell me or else, Tommy said. Lucy put her broken blackbird in her bag so her mother wouldn't see. And she didn't say anything. That night, Lucy tried hard to put her blackbird back together, but it didn't look the same. What happened to your model? Her mother asked. dropped it, said Lucy. Over the next week, Lucy's mother wondered what was wrong. On Monday, Lucy brought home a ripped storybook. On Tuesday, she brought home a crumpled painting. And on Wednesday, all her pencils were broken. Lucy looked sadder and sadder every day, but she wouldn't tell her mother why. On Thursday, Lucy brought home a cake she made at school. Who put a hoof print in the middle of it? Her mother asked. I, I don't know, said Lucy. Don't worry, honey. I'll take care of this, Lucy's mother said. She picked up the telephone. May I speak to Miss Goosey, please? She asked. No, Mommy, Lucy wailed. Please don't tell Miss Goosey. But it was too late. That night, Lucy couldn't sleep. She was afraid of what would happen the next day. In the morning, Lucy didn't want to go to school. Don't worry, it will be okay, said her mother. You wouldn't like it if someone was mean to you. Tommy didn't want to go to school either. Uh-oh. At story time, Tommy was very quiet. At playtime, Tommy looked very alone and very sad. Lucy wasn't scared of him anymore. She even felt a little sorry for him. At art time, Lucy saw Tommy drawing. He was drawing a porcupine, and it was a very good porcupine. Its spines looked very sharp and spiky indeed. Lucy decided to tell him exactly what she thought of it. I like your porcupine, Tommy, Lucy said. It's not a porcupine. It's a hedgehog, said Tommy. Well, it's very good, said Lucy. Could you draw one for me too? Tommy was surprised. No one had ever asked him to draw anything before. You can have this one, said Tommy. Thank you, Tommy, said Lucy. I'm sorry I was mean and did all those things, and most of all, I'm sorry I stomped on your crow, Tommy said. It was a very good crow. I forgive you, Tommy, said Lucy. But it wasn't a crow. It was a blackbird. They both laughed, and then they went outside to play. The end. All right, awesome. In this book right here, as you can see, this book is more for like the little kiddos, right? The kindergarten through third grade group. But again, like I said, this is definitely a great way to talk about bullying. And bullying can occur even amongst, just like it occurs amongst little people, tweens and teens, and even adults. So you guys make sure that you talk about bullying, you read about it, and remember, do not be a bully and don't let nobody bully you either. All right. That's right. That's what's going on, my reading family. And you guys take care and have a great reading day. All right. And remember to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Peace, my reading revolutionaries.